I recently got 200 subscribers, so I asked a few friends and subscribers to send in their cars so I could rate them on this very clever rating system. So basically it's split into 5 categories: A, B, C, D and E. So I've got 6 cars to get through, so without further ado, let's do this. This is Edwards' 2021 Seat Leon. This is the 1 litre hybrid. So this car's actually quite good if you're a young driver. It is his first car. It gets 50 miles to the gallon, which actually is really, really good. This car's basically a Volkswagen Golf underneath, and I've been inside it. It's actually very similar to the Golf in terms of the interior. It's a really nice car, although to be honest, it's a bit underpowered. It's not that quick, which honestly isn't really a bad thing for a first car. It's okay, this car. It is stock, but honestly, it's actually a nice car. It's a really nice car. So I'm going to put it okay. This is a Land Rover Discovery 1 submitted by George. He uses this as his daily driver to get him to agricultural college every day. He also uses this as a work truck on a local farm. The Discovery was basically designed to be halfway point between the Defender and the Range Rover. So a bit of a compromise really. It's an interesting car and it's actually quite a good investment, which is probably something you want when you're a new driver, because then you can upgrade your car when you're done with it. George's Land Rover, I'm going to put that B. It's a classic car, good investment, and it's a functional workhorse. This is the Clio Chef's 1.2 litre Renault Clio. This is the second generation of the car. The Clio was basically like a sort of little runaround that sort of sat around sort of Volkswagen Golf sort of size. Now his build sort of reminds me of those Civics from Fast and Furious, if you see what I mean. However, this is clean. There's no crazy aero. It's really easy to go overboard with these smaller, underpowered cars. And honestly, it's nice and clean. There's nothing that I don't like about the car. It looks great. The Clio, it's a 1.2, but it's got a story, and it's actually a really nice build for what it is. So I'm going to put it here, so between B and C. This is Will's second generation new Mini Cooper. This is basically where the Cooper got a bit bigger, so it was more practical, but it still retained the go-kart-like handling that makes this car very popular for autocross. I don't know if Will uses this car for autocross. I think this is his daily. So he says he's modified the exhaust and he's also modified the wheels to JCEW wheels. So pretty standard stuff. It's a simple build, nothing to write home about. It's very honest. And honestly, it's okay. It's a nice car. Will's Mini, it's nice. It is stock though. If it was modified, I think I'd put it a bit higher, but since it's stock, it's okay. I can put it here. This is Stephen's Nissan Skyline R33 GTS-T. This is basically his show car. There are a lot of pictures of this car at shows like Japfest, and this thing honestly looks really, really cool. Visually, it's nothing crazy. There's no wild body kits or wings, but I think the engine is modified. I don't know what power that thing's putting down, but nevertheless, this thing looks really, really clean and super nice. I like the R33 a lot. I think it's very underrated. Stephen's Skyline, without question or shadow of a doubt, A tier. Fabulous car. Lastly, we have this absolutely stunning Peugeot 306 Rally. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a 1 of 500 car, so it's ridiculously rare. Even rarer in this lovely red, which only 200 were made of that colour. This car is basically a very special edition of the Peugeot 306 GTI to commemorate the car's rallying pedigree. And he's even added these lovely white wheels. Same goes for the Peugeot 306 Rally. Awesome car, rare, and it's really good looking. So as you can see, there's a variety of cars here, and actually they're all really good. I think that this was a really fun video, and I want to do it again. So at some point I'd like to see a few more of your cars. So if you want to see that, please subscribe for more in the future, and until next time, goodbye.